In this video, I look back on the two Jamaican actresses who consecutively played the role of Miss Joyce on the longest aired television series in the history of Jamaica, Royal Palm Estate. Royal Palm Estate aired on CVM TV from May 13, 1994 to the year 2015. 21 years of drama which captured the hearts of many Jamaicans from all classes of life. Royal Palm Estate aired on CVM TV from May 13, 1994 to the year 2015. 21 years of drama which captured the hearts of many Jamaicans from all classes. Family-oriented, Royal Palm Estate was a favorite of both the young and the old, males and females. The show was set on the mansion of the Blackburns and their situations. The original cast included Reggie Carter, Adam Hyde, John Jones, Ronald Goshop, and Carol Campbell. All were excellent in their roles. A favorite role was that of the housekeeper, Miss Joyce, first played by Serene Tomlinson and later by Margaret Newland. So who were these two actresses? I am Nigel D. Salmon. You are watching Jamaican Chapter. In the year 1991, Serene Tomlinson was cast for the role of housekeeper in the new Jamaican television drama Royal Palm Estate. She took the role seriously, and after only one episode, there was no doubt that she was the perfect actress for the role. In her role, she was called Aunt Joyce, the loved and wise housekeeper who knew everything about managing the mansion of the Blackburns and had been working at the huge house since Wappy Phillip. Aunt Joyce was not just an employee. She had a strong connection to the estate through her son, whom she bore for Ted Blackburn, the owner of the estate. Though Aunt Joyce was the housekeeper, viewers mostly looked at her from the angle of a big mama figure to the other characters and as the mother of CC, her son with Ted Blackburn. The role of CC was played by Billy Wilmot. Reggie Carter played the role of Ted Blackburn. The television audience quickly adored Aunt Joyce. The writers kept her good lady role consistent, and Serene Tomlinson was so natural in the role that many wondered if she could have been any different in real life. And, like real life, her character of Aunt Joyce experienced sad times, happy times, upsetting times, as well as amusing times, such as in this scene.
That thing come from. And I'm going to bring those and Joyce and oh my God, Jesus! Oh my God! I'm gone!
Cyril Tomlinson formally began acting in the 1970s, first portraying her talent in plays. She made her stage debut as Doris in the 1974 play Stanley and Faye, Pulachi and P, a play for which she received a special festival bronze. Cyril Tomlinson shared the stage with Margaret Newland in this play at the Little Theatre. Stanley Faye, Pulachi and P is a play written by Gloria Lenneman, who later died on March 25, 1986. Cyril Tomlinson appeared in many other plays such as Masquerade, Rufus, Mother Courage, White Witch of Rose Hall, Dickens for Flippants, and Don't Wake the Baby. Cyril Tomlinson received a gold medal for Best Supporting Actress for her role as Grand Grand in the play Don't Wake the Baby. The award was received from the Jamaica Festival Commission. She also joined the cast of Old Time Story, a long-running drama by Trevor Rohn. Cyril Tomlinson went into radio drama when she was hired to play the role of Miss Jane in Wrong Move. Wrong Move was a radio drama written by Barbara Gludon and aired on the mornings of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wrong Move was very popular on RJR radio station. It ran for 6 years, starting from the late 1980s. Cyril Tomlinson played a small role in the 1993 film Cool Runnings, starring actors such as John Candy, Doug E. Dog, and Leon Robinson. Cool Runnings is a film based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsled team trying to make it to the Winter Olympics. In this comedy film, Cyril Tomlinson appeared in the beginning as Lady Number 2, uttering some lustful words. Cyril Tomlinson was the mother of one, a son she named Carl. As a young woman, she began working as a news reporter before she entered the world of advertising. She worked with various advertising agencies, including Crimax Advertising Limited and Macon Erection as creative director. Cyril Tomlinson seemed to have possessed the Midas touch, making decisions which aligned with her capabilities. She was successful at goals she wanted to achieve. She was successful with things she did. The role of housekeeper and mother of Cece in Royal Palm Estate was securely in the hands of Cyril Tomlinson for years. Then, In the second half of the year 1997, the television series was to experience a big loss. It was to be the second such loss for Royal Palm Estate. 2 years before, Reggie Carter, who played the role of the much respected Ted Blackburn, died on the morning of September 2, 1995. His sudden death crushed the intended plans for the Blackburn character. But the writers behind Royal Palm Estate came up with the smart idea not to replace him, thus keeping Reggie Carter's image permanently on the character of Ted Blackburn. The second loss to Royal Palm Estate came on Monday, July 22, 1997. On that Monday morning, Serene Tomlinson, who had a heart condition, woke up not feeling well. The actress was taken to her doctor. While in the doctor's office, she passed away. The news of her death was met with sadness. The funeral for Serene Yvonne Tomlinson was held on Saturday, August 2, 1997 at the Greater Grace Temple in Kingston. Among the persons in attendance were Lenny Littlewhite, executive producer of Royal Palm Estate, producer, broadcaster, and actress Ruth Hushing, playwright and talk show host Barbara Gludon, actress Maxine Osborne, who played the role of Pam Pam, the cook on Royal Palm Estate, and actress Barbara McCullough, who played the role of Donna Robinson on Royal Palm Estate. After the death of Serene Tomlinson, the role of housekeeper on Royal Palm Estate was taken on by Margaret Newland, an experienced actress in the theatre. Though a different person, Margaret Newland managed to portray the role 100% to the expectation of the television audience. There was no review of the show in which it was said that the role of Aunt Joyce was no longer interesting. Margaret Newland delivered satisfactorily. Well, there was one obvious change. During the period of Serene Tomlinson, the housekeeper was called Aunt Joyce. After Margaret Newland took on the role, the housekeeper became Miss Joyce. It is hard to say which of the two actresses was older in real life, as the age of Serene Tomlinson was not found for this video. But judging by the looks, Margaret Newland appeared younger and walked much stronger than her predecessor. Like her predecessor, she was light-skinned or fair-skinned, which worked well for her as the mother of Cece in the show. Margaret Newland played the role of housekeeper on Royal Palm Estate longer than Serene Tomlinson. Because of this, younger viewers found it easier to remember her. Margaret Newland was born on Sunday, March 2, 1952, to parents Inez and Stephen Newland. She attended Wolmer's High School for Girls in the 1960s. After graduation, she went on to study secretarial science at the College of Arts, Science and Technology, now called UTech. Later, she studied broadcasting in Ontario, Canada. She took further broadcasting related and communication courses outside Jamaica. Educated and multi-talented, Margaret Newland made her contributions to this world through, but not limited to, radio communications, staff development training, workshop presentations, training workers at Red Cross, as well as her involvement in theater. In 1982, Margaret Newland took on the position of station manager for JBC's Radio Central. Radio Central was Jamaica's first rural radio station focusing on rural living and activities such as farming, health, and education. Margaret worked full-time as a communications consultant and broadcaster. She worked in the position of Human Resource Development Manager at Media Mix. Indeed, Margaret Newland was not a lazy woman. Through her hard work and determination, she held many titles, among them scriptwriter, producer, director, and actress in radio, television, theater, and film production. Margaret Newland never had children and had never gotten married. Instead, she dedicated her life to making a difference through her talents. It was in the early 1970s that Margaret Newland began acting. She began stage acting. She appeared in plays such as Beautiful Caribbean, a play in which she acted the role of a vulgar young gal. The Taming of the Shrew, a comedy which was written by William Shakespeare in the 1590s. The School for Scandal, a play written in the 1770s by the Anglo-Irish playwright Richard Brinsley Sheridan. In her later years, she appeared in plays such as Wine and Roses, written by David Tulloch, Oliver Lodge Abroad, written by Patrick Brown, Hotspot, written by Basil Dawkins, and The Last Bloom, written by Amber Chevanes. Margaret Newland was featured in 2 local documentaries in which she portrayed the subjects. She played Miss Lou in the feature-length docudrama The Drum Keeps Sounding, a video celebrating the life and work of the Honorable Louise Bennett Coverley, affectionately called Miss Lou. A production of Sistine Theatre Collective, The video was officially released on May 22, 1995 at the Island Life Auditorium in New Kingston. The Drum Keep Sounding features Margaret Newland in the lead role of Miss Lou, while singer and actor John Jones played the role of Eric Coverley, husband of Miss Lou. Some 8 years later, Jamaica and the world saw Margaret Newland again in the second docudrama called The Doctress Mary C. Cole of Jamaica. This 40-minute video is a project by the Mary C. Cole Foundation and Video for Change. The video was released on May 16, 2003. Margaret Newland impressively played the role of Mary C. Cole, proved once more that she had the capability to take on difficult roles as an actress. 3 years later, 2006, her first film role would be seen by the public in the release of Glory to Gloriana, a Jamaican film based on the true life of Eugene Minto, who ambitiously started a hotel after many difficulties. A production of Media Mix, the cast of Glory to Gloriana was composed of some of Jamaica's most popular and talented actors. Margaret Newland, being one of such actors, played the role of Mimi, the mother of Gloria. The role of Mimi fit Margaret Newland very well. Margaret Newland was in her early 50s at the time, 2005-2006, and portrayed well a woman at that age caring for a budding teenage girl. The role of Mimi in Glory to Gloriana put film on the list of accomplishments by the talented Margaret Newland. By the year 2020, some 50 years since she started acting first in plays, Margaret Newland stamped her mark in the world to be remembered as a scriptwriter, producer, and actress in radio, television, theater, and film production. But when you put many things together, usually one thing stands out. Of all her acting roles, whether it be in theater, television, or other, the role of Miss Joyce on Royal Palm Estate stands out in memory. She is best remembered for Royal Palm Estate. Easily so, because it was the only role she played the longest in front video cameras. There are more videos of her in the role of Miss Joyce than in any other role she played during her acting career. By the year 2023, Margaret Newland began having health issues. She even lost some weight. She was hospitalized in Mandeville, Manchester, and died on Monday, September 25, 2023, at age 71. The funeral for Margaret Newland was held at the St. Andrew Parish Church in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, on Tuesday, October 31, 2023. Aunt Joyce and Miss Joyce, the lovable role of the housekeeper on Royal Palm Estate, played by two talented Jamaican actresses, Serene Tomlinson and Margaret Newland. Both of them are dearly missed. This video was requested by one of my viewers. In closing, let us remember these other actors and actresses from Royal Palm Estate who have died.